Hello everyone, my name is Jeff Rolka. Thank you for checking out my video. Here are some exercises to help with vocal balance. We are balancing out the weight of the air column, the flow of air, versus vocal fold engagement. Listen carefully to whether the exercises are staccato or legato. There are going to be a lot of staccato here. And carefully too to how I'm using my voice, particularly when we get to syllables that have an H on the front end of them. This is suitable for all voices. You may have to choose an octave that's appropriate for you. We're going to start right here. Some of you may be here, some may be here. Sopranos maybe. There. We're going to cover a little bit of a wide range to make sure that everyone has some nice notes in the old sweet spot. If it ever gets too high or too low, just maybe take a bit of a pause or try the lip trill for a moment and then get back in when it comes back into that nice center area of your voice. We really want to be in the most comfortable centered area of our voices, starting with you. You, 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 you. Very staccato, maintain your engagement in the dead space between the syllables. So I'm not going you, and then relaxing, you, and then relaxing. I'm staying engaged. You, 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 you. And you, 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 you. Let's do it again. I'll play it here this time. And you, 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 you. All right, let's change the syllable to we. A W with an E vowel sounds like this. We, 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 we. And we, 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 we. And let's do that again. And we, 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 we. Now the requirements of airflow as we ascend in our range increase as we continue to go up. We have to learn to anticipate that in order to keep our voices free and fluidly moving. So we can practice this by starting on the fifth instead of the tonic before we move on to more challenging ways to do this practice. So here, we, And let's do that again, and I'll play it. Oh, not there. Here. And And let's do this one more time with ooh. You, 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 you. And you, 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 you. You, 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 you. And again, here, and you, 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 you. Now, one of the things that we need to be able to do here is apply this balance to our songs. And we can start that practice by changing the exercise from one that has staccato syllables only to one that has staccato syllables and some melismatic components. So, we, and the goal here is to set up the voice on the staccato notes and then maintain that balance on the melismatic line. We. Let's start right there. And we. And again here, and we. I just love it right after the piano's been tuned. It's so nice. It's so delightful. I wish I could have it tuned like every week. It would get prohibitively expensive. Before we move on to the tonal onset exercise that really does challenge our coordination, let's take this and start at the fifth so that we've got that additional challenge of anticipating the airflow, the additional airflow requirements at that tessitura. So and tonal onset coordination. This is critical because this is what's going to set up everything that comes after it. Get a good tonal onset and you're halfway there, maybe more than halfway there. And especially if you have notes that are ascending towards the registration event or up to the secondo passaggio or over it, very, very important to have that balance. He, H and E. Here's the thing. We don't really want to hear the H. He, 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 he. But too frequently, when I hear people practice this exercise, what I hear is E, E, E. They're using those glottal attacks to try to put a point, if you will, on those tonal onsets. It has to come from solidity of engagement and correct anticipation of the amount of vocal fold engagement and airflow required for the tessitura that you are in. We're going to move slowly up as we've been doing. We'll go through these exercises again from the top down. Starting here, though. And for those that wish to follow along, and again here, and let's do them from the top down. And end melismatically. And once again, and And for those of you that want to challenge yourself even a little bit further, do that exercise and insert a breath in between each of the staccato pitches before you do the melismatic part of it. So, where before we sang all on one breath, here we would do and hopefully you could hear my breaths there. I tried to make them a little bit audible without compromising my vocal quality too much. If I were practicing this for real, I would endeavor to keep my engagement consistent enough that you wouldn't hear them. Try it. more time here. And that last exercise is, in my opinion, one of the most effective exercises to develop vocal fold balance. But you have to make sure that you're doing it correctly. You have to have good engagement. Your apagio must be working. You must have good vowel alignment to begin with. There's a lot of prerequisites to getting the most out of it. But as long as you can get close enough so that you're getting good phonation and you're maintaining engagement well enough in those pauses while still taking those small sips of air, the balance that you can achieve is truly remarkable. And it doesn't stop in the comfortable range of the voice. You can continue to use that over the secondo passaggio too. Thank you for watching. I do hope this helps. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. That's what the comments are for. Thank you if you've chosen to subscribe, and if you haven't yet, I hope that you'll do so now. You can get this exercise to have for your very own in an MP3 format if you become a Patreon supporter. I'm very grateful for my Patreon supporters. They are what make this happen. So thank you all very, very much for being a part of that, those of you who have chosen to do that. For everybody else, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for singing along. Have a wonderful day. My name is Jeff. Take really good care of your voices. Enjoy singing, and hopefully we will see you again. Bye.